everyone ready yet? Okay, we'll start off with Ollie and then move on after that. Sure.
Bryan, a 3-1 win here at home against Braintree. Just how key a win is that for your side?
It's massive. It's a massive win, you know, especially on our current form that we've been in. It's important for us to get back on track here today. And as a performance, I thought we were in total control from the off. Give away a sloppy goal, which was the timing of it was hard to take. But I felt we were always come good second half. You know, we were getting into good areas. I thought we linked up play well with the front three, which we'd worked on during the week. And yeah, it was a good win in the end.
First half wise, you got a goal. It's the first half Wrexham goal since Boxing Day. First one for you as manager. Is it good to get that monkey off your shoulder as well?
Yeah, it certainly is. And to be fair, as long as we get the goals, that's the main thing, whether it's in the first or the second half. But yeah, Granty coming back into the team today, thought he did well. You know, played with inverted strikers to support Bevan. You know, Chrissy on one side, Bobby on the other. And at times it looked really good, I thought. You know, we played some good stuff together. You could see the link-up play. And yeah, I was pleased that Bobby got a goal.
In terms of their equaliser as well, disappointed with the manner that they did manage to get that goal?
Yeah, like I said, I was disappointed the timing again. We knew what threats they had. You know, the counter-attack, which they tried a few times, especially in the first half, and the long throw. So the fact that we bullet-pointed it made the players aware of these threats that they had. You know, we done research on them, and then to concede like that off the long throw, and it just came out of nowhere. And being honest, you know, as I said, I thought we were in total control up to that point, and then we just settled down again at half time. You know, we had to readdress, make sure we didn't go unorganised again on throws. You know, we couldn't give them another one, and we started dealing with them better then. I think one of the biggest things for me today was our set pieces. You know, we've got 3 goals from set pieces today. Luke Young's delivery was spot on all afternoon. Some absolutely fantastic deliveries, and we showed today a little bit more desire than what we have done in the past to get on the end of things.
In terms of the 2 second half goals, must have been pleasing to get those, especially when at this stage of the season, when you're at home and you're drawing at that point, perhaps there could be a built-up bit of pressure there. I guess it was good relief to get those goals and in the manner that you had done as well.
Yeah, listen, we put pressure on ourselves. You know, we're not fools here. We, you know, 4 defeats in the last 5 games prior to today is putting pressure on you. You know, expectation levels are higher at the club, especially when a few weeks back we were sitting top of the league. So it was important to get back home. I've said in the press this week that our home form's going to be key, and it has been all season. You know, we're strong at home. The fans play a big part in that. They were fantastic today. You know, they really good performance off the fans. You know, getting right into the players. Players responded in a positive way as well, and we get the win. So, yeah, going forward, no, we've got another 2 games here. We've got Barnet away from home next week, which is going to be a difficult place to go. But if we show the same commitment and desire as what we showed today at times, we'll go there full of confidence.
In terms of Braintree today, obviously they're a side who've already been relegated. I guess, is it sometimes tougher taking on sides who, I guess, have only got sort of pride to play for? They don't feel perhaps the same pressure that your side would?
Yeah, they're not under pressure. They're playing without fear, aren't they, Braintree? You know, they had a good win themselves last week against Gateshead, so it just shows you how good they can be on the day. And we were fully aware of that. What we needed to do was look after ourselves, you know, start bright, get on the front foot, and I thought we did do that. We tried to create a tempo early on. We did. Then it fizzled out, and then we picked it back up. So maybe a few things to work on again to try and keep that intensity going. But yeah, Braintree, you know, they might be playing for contracts next year, so they're always going to come here and have a go. But like I said, I thought we were in total control.
Early setback for you though as well. Jake Lawler being taken off injured. What's the latest on him, if you've any idea?
Yeah, disappointing to lose Jake. You know, it could be potential. That's the end of his season. I think it's a dislocated shoulder he's got, so he's back. He's gone off to hospital to get it put back in place. So that might be the end of Jake. We'll probably know more come Monday morning.
In terms of your selection before the game as well, James Jennings on the bench, no Anthony Spyro. A couple of changes with Bobby Grant, for example, coming back into the side. What was the thinking behind bringing those players in? Was it any indication of perhaps last week's performance in terms of if you had to make changes there?
No, it was nothing to do with last week's performance. You know, like I say, I made my changes at half time last week, and that was in the past. I think the biggest decision for me was whether to stick with the formation that's got us in the league position where we are, or change the formation where we got a reaction when we were 3-0 down last week. I ended up staying with the same formation, changing the personnel slightly, to get a response. You know, I wanted characters in the team. Bobby comes into that. You know, he's a good big character. He's an experienced professional. You know, he can deal with pressure situations. And if I'm being honest, we've had an illness going right through the team with regards to last weekend. I chose players that weekend who missed a couple of days training and were carrying the illness. So we've had the same this week, and that's the reason why the likes of Spyro, Jennings, who've missed training this week a couple of times, were left out.
You've mentioned building up, securing playoffs, securing top 3, securing title as the way you're looking to go. This is you pretty much secured for the playoffs now. Do you look up now at that top 3? You're 4 points off the top of the table with 4 games left to go. I know Orient have got a game in hand, but are you now looking up at those stages with those 4 games to go?
I think I'd always like us to look up. You know, I don't want us to look behind. But listen, we put ourselves in this situation where we are, you know, 4th in the league. And now today's positive result will give us a bit of confidence going into the last 4. I said last week 3 more points might get guarantees a playoff. We've got that today. I think it probably does guarantee us. It's not mathematical, but I think it does. You know, we're 9 points clear now of Ebbsfleet, you know, with 4 games to play. So I think it'll be a big ask of Ebbsfleet to catch us. But you never know in this league, you know. I think things change quite quickly. But yeah, for us, we're just going to take each game as it comes now. I don't want us thinking too far in the future. I want us to sort of prepare now for Barnet. You know, enjoy today. You know, like I say, we're in total control, but then we'll come Monday morning and we'll be prepared, ready to go for Barnet.
Well done, Brian.
Thank you.